And today I'll be discussing what is statistics, what is scatter diagram, and how line of best fit is drawn on a scatter diagram. So let's begin with the topic. First of all, we should know that what is statistics and why it is used for. So the definition states that statistics is a discipline that concerns the collection, organization, analyzing, interpretation, and presentation of data. What it means is when we need to represent our data in a form of a group or collect our data to analyze, to read, and to make interpretations that what should be done according to the scenarios. These type of measures are taken with the help of statistics and with the data collection present to us. It is usually used in industries. It is used in business reports. It is used in scientific experiments, and there are many more examples regarding where is applied. It is easy to understand and easy to interpret, and and it becomes very beneficial to get to the results. Now showing you some of the diagrams. These are very few diagrams because there are many more type of diagrams that are drawn these days. So they discussed about how they represent their own data and how they interpret it, and how it makes their work useful. So these are some examples that when I talk about temperature and time, this is science. So when I talk about any time increase and the temperature, what about the temperature changes, that whether it increase or decrease, it is shown in the graph, and it is very easy to see that red line is increasing all the way around and green line is between it is below 10, it is near to 8 all the time. And when I talk about this blue line, it increases rapidly and then do not exceed 16 degrees. So it is very easy to read. If I have these data on a form of a raw form, I have just the number, so would be very difficult to tell these things just like that. Just like this, if I talk about sales, this show that this company's sales spreads very much than the other things, and it has a major proportion of their selling. When I talk about this is something like these are the days, and these are the growth of the plants, and they are seeing that which plant is growing, which plant is not growing properly. This is temperature versus dollars, that how much dollars are invested because of the temperature rise in any industry or any report. And this is number of buses passing over a unit of time. So this is 8 a.m., 9 a.m., how many buses are passing in particular time. So these are the major some examples, so to represent that what are statistical data and how they are used in the pictorial form, and how they makes our life easy in understanding these things. So let's talk about something like scatter diagram. So today we will be talking about scatter diagram first. So scatter diagram means when I just like I have this table and have drawn this on a piece of graph paper, that that temperature is plotted against this dollars, and on temperature 12 degree this is $200, and so on, the values are plotted. So we don't know exactly what that of what company or what scenarios this table is made and this graph is plotted, but we do understand that all the points are going in an increasing order, that when we talk about the increasing temperature, then the number of dollars are increasing as well. So this is very important to be read by the mathematician, that that we interpreted what the trend is telling us. So it is telling us that the values are increasing. And when I draw this blue line is known as line of best fit. It is drawn so that most of the points get onto the line or get very near to the line, that this is below, so this is above, below and above, and a few points are cutting. So this is very close, this is a very close line, and a better way to interpret what the situations are going on, that what is going on. Although we do not have very fixed value every time we do experiments or anything, but it has some sort of the trend. So this is some sort of a trend that it is increasing. And as you can see that most of the points are very near to the line. So we talk about the correlation, that what is the relation between the line of best fit and the points, that are they very are these all these points are very close to each other, they are very far apart from line of best fit, or they are making any pattern or not. So let's begin to study that. So when I talk about the scatter diagram, this is one scatter diagram with all points very close to the line of best fit. And you can see that this trend is increasing, that when I talk about x value increasing, then y value is also increasing. So this is known as a strong positive correlation, that it is very strong, that as points are very close and as it is increasing, it is positive. When I talk about this, the points are very close, but the line of best fit is going in a decreasing order, so strong negative correlation, that it is points are very close, so it is very strong. And the situation is going negative, as we increase x points, the y points are decreasing. So this is strongly negative correlation. So when I talk about these points are a bit scattered from the line of best fit, and here you can see as well that points are a bit scattered. So this is known as weak correlation. When I talk about this increasing fashion, this is weak positive correlation. When I talk about this decreasing line, this is weak negative correlation. So this is something like the previous one, but just the points are a bit far from the line of best fit, so it is known as weak correlation. Other than that, when I have this something like scattered points, that I cannot say that which trend it is following, it is increasing, decreasing, or I cannot make any line of best fit in these points. So this makes no relation, so I can call it no correlation. Let's look at one question regarding this. So I have the scattered diagram, and this line of best fit is already drawn for me, and it has monthly income in thousands of dollars. So this is $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, and so on, and these are the experience years. So when I read the description, I'll know it better, that the scatter diagram shows the monthly income earned by an individual with varying year of experience. So this means that this graph is showing that if any person is working 5 years, having 5 years of experience, so he must be having such thousands of dollars his salary. So this is plotted against experience and monthly income. The line of best fit for the scatter diagram has been drawn already. Using the line of best fit, estimate the monthly income earned by an individual with 18 years of experience. So this word is very important, that we are estimating our results in this data, because we know that the salaries of every employee, depending upon their experience, is not equal. They do not have a very fixed precise value, they have varying value. It can be around $10,000, $5,000, $10,000, $8,000, $8,500, or something like that, very close to each other, but not very precise single value. So we need to estimate the monthly income, that is that for 18 years of experience. So this line of best fit is estimating the result, and we see the experience is 18, and we can draw a line and we can measure that what value is coming. So I've done this for you, that I've drawn this line, that 18, and it is going to 7. So it is the 7, and it is in thousands of dollars, so this is $7,000. So from the graph, the monthly income of an individual with 18 years of experience is estimated to be $7,000. So this is how the scatter diagram works, and this is how you obtain you read a scatter diagram, and this is how you interpret the statistical data. So for now, thank you everyone.